All right. Is he on his way?
No. He just said, "Eat my ass, Bobby's."
Okay. All right. Let me give Shields a call and see what this is about.
So are you the janitor of MRPD?
What?
No, it's actually me, Tortuga. You know, I do a lot of great fucking janitorial work, Tortuga.
Oh, George, the tow master.
And let's see, you could actually eat from this floor here.
Oh, Bobby George, you do a great job cleaning the floor, amigo.
Yeah, Bobby's doing a great job as a janitor. Johnny Tattoo.
Hello.
Hey, Shields, how you doing?
Hey, what's going on, Knight?
Not too much. Are you in a call right now?
I am on a boost call, yeah.
I got you.
Need something from me?
Yeah, I need to have a word with you down at Mission Row PD.
If it's important, I can break off the call and come there right now.
Yeah, if you don't mind. Is it like a B, an A? Like, what are we doing?
It's an A, but we got an interceptor and there's other units attaching. It should be fine.
Easy. All right, I'll see you in just a
I'll
moment.
meet you down at MRPD.
All right,
Bye.
Beautiful. See you in a bit. All right. Is it Alex Shields? All right. All right.
Why do you have an eye patch, Serge?
Oh, but you cannot just ask people why they have an eye patch.
For tax reasons.
What?
Yeah, for tax reasons.
Oh. Is it like that thing where you can see better at night?
That is correct. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know. Pilots used to do that.
That is very true. Bobby, why do you still have a fire extinguisher in your hand? Bobby?
I think he broke down mentally.
Oh, sir, I just, you never know. You know, sir, me being the, chief of janitorial services, I'm always prepared in the event that anything could happen. Sir, I'm sure you've seen my maintenance reports, sir.
It's also because your mom kissed me in the left eye.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait, you have an eye patch on your white eye.
And you know what, sir? You want to know why
She didn't
I'm
wipe
bald?
first, so.
You want to know why I'm bald, sir?
No. Why's that?
What's up,
Because
gentlemen?
All right. So, we should, do you think, I'm sorry, what's your name there, Mr. Toe Guy?
You need to room? No problem.
Yeah, if you don't mind, I do apologize. Give me just 1 second and we'll open this up.
Sure. How's everybody doing?
Hello, Senor Shield.
What's up, Tortuga?
Oh, mierda.
You know, I was doing good, Shields, before you told me to eat your ass. You know, I didn't
Bobby,
really
you can always eat my ass.
Oh, wow.
I'll be informing HR about this, Shield.
It's an invitation. You don't have to accept it, Bobby.
I'm gonna be informing Carmine of HR that you told me to eat your ass on duty.
Bobby, from one man to another. Again, eat my ass.
Okay, you know what? You fucking eat my ass first, bitch.
No, I'm all right, Bobby. I'll pass.
Don't you eat my ass, Tortuga.
You can't say it forcefully, Bobby.
I don't want to eat your ass, amigo.
Well, you don't have to. I just said.
Jesus, Bobby. You can't be so forceful. Did you say you're bald, Bobby?
All right.
Goddamn allergies, man.
Okay, sorry about that. All right, so
Good, sir.
I overheard conversation between Bobby and yourself, and I understand. What's going on?
With me and Bobby?
Yeah. Well, Bobby can start. Bobby?
You know what? I think I want Shields. I want Shields to start, sir.
Start with what, Bobby?
Yeah, start with what, Shields? Start with what, Shields? You know, Sarge, I don't feel like Shields respects me, sir. You know, I don't think I don't think Shields respects me, sir, as a coworker, sir.
Okay.
As a brother in arms, sir.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Bobby. What makes you think that? Bobby?
Sorry, is this you're supposed to interject at this point, Sergeant?
No, you two are adults. I want you to start,
Well,
Bobby. What
Shields,
happened?
you know, I didn't like how you didn't want to come down to MRPD's to take my crime report, sir.
To eat his ass.
Well, no,
Well,
let's start with the phone call previous in which you stated, I'm going to have to report this tonight.
Go ahead, Bobby.
You know, I don't like the tone that you took on the phone, Shields.
Okay, well, I need full context. So, what was a call about?
I could probably fill in the full context of how that phone call went.
Okay. Yeah.
Bobby gave me a call. He said, Shields, did you call me? And I said, he said, I'm sorry, Shields, you wanted to speak to me? And I said, I wanted to speak to you, Bobby. And he said, yeah, you told me you wanted to speak to me. And I said, I don't remember that. And he said, are you gaslighting me right now? I'm reporting this tonight. And he hung up the phone.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bobby, is any of that not true?
The next time that I called him, he told me to eat his ass, sir.
It's because you were just calling me to just say random stuff. So I told you, Bobby, eat my ass.
No, I was calling him to actually report a crime of criminal threat, sir.
Okay. All right.
No, I
Well,
did not.
how about it sounds to me, Bobby, that you were letting off maybe a little bit of anger directed at Shield because of other incidents that might have been occurring. And I think it sounds to me like Shields didn't intend to, downplay your concerns. So let's start from the top. Bobby, ask Shields for help. What happened?
Shields, I need to report. I'm a victim in a crime, Shields. To pursue a warrant, Shields. It would be uncouth of me to, write this warrant up myself as I'm the victim.
Okay. And you just need somebody's help in taking your statement down or something?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Shields.
Okay. And I actually have a genuine question for you.
Yeah.
Why did you call me to take that statement? And be honest with me.
Just following the chain of command. Just following the chain of command, Shield.
You don't need chain of command for somebody to take your statement, Bobby. You could ask anybody. Tortuga sitting next to you could take that statement, right?
Yeah,
Well,
I can take your statement.
I'm
No
sure
problem.
Tortuga's just a PPO.
Bobby, I think I know the real reason why, Bobby.
What are you gonna
How about
say?
we get into that?
Yeah,
Bobby thinks
let's-
it's funny that every time he's on scene, he wants to take scene lead and assign me to take the hostage or statements or write reports.
Really?
Showing this trend where he does it every single time. And if I say no to him, he thinks that he is then within his rights to go then report it and run and make himself look like the victim. Is that correct, Bobby?
It's not true, sir.
Really? What was the last time when you had scene command last on that cash exchange and you had me
Oh my
take,
God.
the hostage? What was it that you said to me? You said, take that hostage like a good little boy, Shields, because I put you on it, right? And I said, gladly, Bobby. I got you, buddy. Don't you worry. Remember that, Bobby?
I don't know what you're talking about, Shields. I would never.
Disrespecting
really?
the rank. I mean,
I would never disrespect.
I
any-
was under the impression, Bobby, that you enjoyed putting the reports together.
Yeah, I was. Shields. I would never disrespect.
I will say, I told Bobby to call you Shield because it sounded like he was under the impression that there's an issue between y'all, which there might be a little bit of. And so I wanted to see, Bobby utilizing his brother in arms to help resolve an issue he's facing.
Absolutely. I wouldn't. I will say I wouldn't have minded it in any other way. You know what I mean? It's just Bobby's been showing this trend, which I thought that's what he was doing, and that's why I told him to eat my ass.
Understandable.
Oh, now
All right.
he admits that he told me to eat his ass.
I never said I didn't, Bobby.
Sergeant,
I told
remember
you to
when
eat
you
my
talked
ass.
about me and Sawyer masturbating each other on duty?
What
I would
the
never
fuck?
masturbate. Now
Yeah,
Shields is
It's
talking
not
about me
happening
eating his
anymore.
ass, sir.
But
It's a saying, Bobby. It's not a.
Yeah.
It's just. It's not. I don't actually want you to do it, Bobby.
I think that you do, Shield.
did you
I really-
understand my
really
joke
don't.
earlier about my eye?
Yeah. My mom did it to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But why would I be wearing the eye patch?
Pink eye, sir. Pink
Okay.
eye.
All right. So let's do this. Let's start from scratch, right? We'll start at neutral. Bobby, tell him what happened.
Well, Shields, I was made aware of a 311 by my sergeant of somebody saying Flop Dugong said 225 or something along the lines of that. And then somebody responded to Flop's 311 and said 225 is Bobby. Me being me, that's misinformation. My call sign is 227. And then Flop then responded saying that he was going to kill me with a Molotov. All this happened over 311 shoot.
Okay, that's good. Is it still there in 311?
Yeah.
Did you document
And
it?
I feel very I'm sustained in fear, Shields. Any moment I could be driving my cruiser, eating an ice cream, and then out of the corner of my eye, a Molotov could fly.
I'm making him roll
my
dice
seat.
today. Given all his 13 alphas lately.
So I'm gonna be honest, and Knight, I don't know how you feel about this. I don't know if 311s alone is enough to push a warrant.
Yep.
For criminal threats.
That is true.
But you can build a case on it. Follow up.
You absolutely 100% could, but like I said, with him saying that he wants to put out a warrant because he was for criminal threats, I don't think that's enough. We could put something. We can, that's enough to question him if you want to bring him in, something like that.
I agree.
I don't know if it's-
This is your case, Shields. I'm just a victim here trying to report.
I don't think it's specifically our case. We'll definitely
No,
put
no,
it on
it's,
there,
it's,
and we can.
it's your case, Shields. I'm just here to report.
Bobby, I will be more than happy to put it
No,
on
it's
there.
it's
and
your
let
case,
folks-
Shields. No, it's case.
Bobby, do you want to not interrupt me and let me finish?
It is your case, Shields. I'm just simply. I'm hoping that you can gather
Bobby?
statements, from Knight and
Bobby, come on. He's here to help you. Why the attitude?
Yeah. So what I could do for you, Bobby, is we could take this down. We can put it out there, and we can let everybody know that we have a person of interest. We can bring him down, and we can question him about his 311s. And if something comes out of it, then yeah, we'll push the right. 1 second, I got that. I got a text message from Bobby. Actually, that's interesting. Bobby, do you want to tell Knight what the last message was from you that you just sent me right now? Bobby?
Bobby, what is the message?
I'd rather.
Oh, 1
not.
second.
Yeah,
A janitorial thing. Let me go over here to this faucet. There's a leak in the faucet, sir.
God damn it. What he said.
He said, and I quote, sir, write that down, bitch.
Bobby, have you seen the attitude problem Michelle has?
Yes, sir.
And what is it that Michelle is displaying on a daily basis?
Hey, Michelle, are we talking about Jared?
Yes.
All honesty, sir, I haven't really.
Okay,
haven't really
I think
talked
you
to him.
have.
I haven't really talked.
I think
to him
he's
that
learning this bad behavior from you.
Don't you put that on me.
That's exactly it, because you're sitting here, Shields is here trying to help you. He broke off a call, not only to have this conversation about whatever is going on between you. He's been very open about how he thinks has taken place. Not once has he raised his voice. Not once has he even flexed his rank on you, quite frankly. And you're over here disrespecting him. Now, Bobby, Well, how would you feel if Tortuga over here started, treating you like a bitch?
Mm-hmm. Tell
Or,
me, Bobby, talk to me.
Or what about when EMS treated you like a bitch? On radio, mind you.
Well, sir, last time EMS treated
No,
me like a bitch.
I said, how does it make you feel?
Oh, it would make me hurt, sir.
Right,
It would
right.
make me hurt.
And are you?
Hurt my feelings.
And what about others that witness you conducting that behavior so brazenly in front of Tortuga, who you're supposed to be a role model for right now?
Very, very bad role model. Very bad. No bueno, amigo.
Well, I'd say me and Tortuga are, we're like really good friends, sir. Rather than a role model.
Well, right now you're showing him that you can disrespect Shields while he's trying to assist you in reporting a crime in which you're the victim.
I've learned a lot of things from Abitar, including not responding to 78s because paperwork is more important. That is what he taught me. Which, of course, I overrule. I will, of course, respond to 78.
I'd stick by that too. Yeah. Well, Sarge. I think. I'm sorry, Sarge.
Okay, so let's try again. Ask Shields for some help.
Shields, could you please make a report and take my statement for a crime that I was the victim in?
Absolutely, Bobby. Let me bring out my notepad. All right. Are you ready, Bobby?
I love Bobby's character so much.
Go ahead. Start from the top.
I was notified by Sergeant Knight of a 311 concerning me. I looked. 311 said something along the lines of, "Who is 225?" From Flop Dugon. And then somebody responded, unknown person said 225 is Bobby Charles, along the lines of that. And, me being, aggravated, I say, who responded to that 311? Because my call sign is not 225. EMS began saying something over the radio. Can't really remember exactly because it was a whole lot of nothing.
It was the chief.
Chief of EMS.
Yeah.
And then shortly after, Flop responded in 301 and threatened to kill me. And I quote Bobby Charles, something about a Molotov. I was scared. I don't feel very invincible today. So I was scared and I was worried because this is real life, and if a Molotov hit me, I'd die.
I love this dice roll episode so much, Chad.
All right. Sounds good, Bobby. Anything else to add?
No.
All right. Like I said before, I think this is probably enough to bring them in for questioning. I don't think it's going to be enough to push any charges.
All right. Good shit. Are you going to thank him, Bobby?
I don't think there's no reason.
You should thank
there's
him.
no reason to thank.
It's professional.
You should salute him too, amigo.
Sarge, if I start thanking him, he's going to start asking for
Salute
tips.
him, thank him, or go off duty.
Thank you, Bobby.
Could
What's that? What were you saying? You're mumbling, Bobby. I didn't hear you.
Bring it in, Shields. Shields, come on, bring it in, Shields.
All right.
Bring it
Remember
in,
what I
come
said between you and Sawyer. All right.
That's a good little bitch. That's a good. Oh.
All right.
It's all right. I'll forgive you for what you said, Bobby. It's fine.
All right.
Just remember, Bobby. Remember one thing. Respect isn't given, it's earned.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just remember that.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Thank Thank you. So
All
much.
right.
Thank you so much, Shields.
I got you, buddy. Don't you worry. We'll get to the bottom of it. All right.
All right. Thank you very
Just
much,
trust
Shields.
we'll have your back. I got you, Knight.
Just like
All
your
right.
Never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
What's that?
Nothing. I love what your barber did.
All right. Get out there. All right. Look at that, Bobby. You know, he's got your back and everything.
I miss McMahon.
I'm sorry?
Hi, Bobby Char, Bobby Char.
Every time I look at Shields, he kind of looks like Liam from a distance.
Mm-hmm. All right.
You're McNulty, hello.
Yeah, you're going to be driving. Okay, this is good. Now, let's get out there and do some police work.
By the way, Sarge, our
Let's get some
seniors wanted
gas and let him know you're back 10-8.
Do 7 10 8.